Welcome back to more Pokemon Violet, where last time we took on where were they? I think we're here. The Fighting Type Team Star Camp. And also we dealt with finding all of the rest of the trainers that we needed to find in here to get ourselves a good item again from the Pokemon League Association. For today, the plan is going all the way out with the map. We have only 2 things left to do. Yeah, we only have 2 things left to do, and that is 1 Team Star member and 1 Titan to take on. So, it really didn't like it. So, let's try and do just that for today. Getting back here and getting over here are 2 different things, but we've been around here and that is level 50-ish. And we have no idea what level this is. I have not been to that Poké Center, which is also quite a shame. But we have been to this. Maybe we just go and check that one out first. So let's go to Glacedo Mountain. And also let's take a look at what the team looks like right now. Just to make sure I'm not in trouble. Nah, we're good. We're so good. We have Cher, who is at level 57, so she's definitely good. And she's a good dragon. And we also have Nilla, who will definitely help us as well. Flowey might not be such a good idea for what's to come because we're going towards water as well. So that's not a good idea there. Might have Gar potentially as our backup there for Nilla in that case. Okay, there was the wrong button. That is how we get Miraidon. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way and I'm pressing the wrong buttons. We want to go down here, so to this direction. Let's go! Whoop. Oh wait, there's a trainer. There we go, you finally let me go. You don't look like we have battled yet. Hi, I'm strong? Good. I'm hoping that you're strong because I need some training in general. I'm strong and so I battle. Let's go! Well, that was an easy battle. I mean, Dragon Tamer against Nilla. That doesn't work that well. Yeah, strong. I is strong. Correct. Also, there was a weird moment where I could see through the world. Which is always fun when that happens in games. I don't see an item down there. It might also just not render in, but... Dog was moving to the side of me. Yeah, Millie just had... There's a cave there? Where does that one lead? I didn't know there was a cave here. Does that lead anywhere or is that just... Well, all I wanted to say is that the Hirama that's in the side of the mountain there is low-key horrifying, but sure, why not? Max revive. Don't really see anything of interest there. Oh, there is an item. Dire hit. And antidote. What do we have here? It's the... So many of them here. They're so cute. A very shroomish. Honestly, I would like that. Whoops. I'd like that. But does not matter. Does not matter. We don't need the shroomish. Because I cannot climb ladders with you, Miraidon, I'm gonna have to climb this by myself. Which is a shame. But I mean, what can you do? Up there is probably just a Gimmighoul. Maybe an item as well, but I mostly just assume the Gimmighoul. Which is fair, which is fine. Hi, Gimmighoul. There it is. Fire Blast. Hold on a moment. What moves do you have? Bitter Blade and Fair Blitz. Bitter Blade. Hold on. Is a physical one. You are a physical attacker, so that is good. Then that's fair. Then that's really good. And we have Flare Blitz. Okay, no, we're good. But also, remember moves? Quick Guard. Well, we need to go. There's bridges. There's so much stuff that I do not remember at all. So much stuff that I could go and explore. Oh, it's you, Dragapult and Dreepy. Cute, I love them. I love them so much. Don't touch me. You touched me. Okay, we're good to go and leave. Don't touch me. That's what I said. That's what I'm staying with. I'm just going around here because I want to try and explore what's going on there. What's that? Oh, a Caparaja. Then we do not care about that. All of the little sashimi. No, all of the little sushi, not the sashimi. Is it sashimi? No, it's not. It's sushi, right? Well, collecting that, and I should make my way over there, right? Wrong button again. Too confused to press the correct buttons. Yep, that's where I need to be. Also, there's Dragonair around me. How cute. But I need to get to that island. And whoop. Well, thanks for stopping me. Hey, Darren. So, rumor has it the false Dragon Titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if it just ran around crying, "I am the Titan!" or something. If only, right? Well, this isn't We Are Billions where we have them going. I'm the mighty Titan. I think Titan is what they're called. I don't remember. I haven't played this game. I've seen it in ages. Hello. I'm here on Sashimi Island. There's a lot of them actually. Well, we already have ours. You've sure put in some effort coming all the way out here on your own little legs. Actually, not my legs at all. Far from it, actually. Yep, and there we go. That also was the fight against Oscar. Those little legs hold up some real great skills. I'm not that small. Like, when I stand right next to you. I'm not that short. Well, whatever. Not my problem. So does one of you say Titan? Sutan. Nah. Tai? Ah, that goes. Saitan? Tashin? Taishi? I think this is actually a go around and find the one that says Titan. Like the one that's incredibly big and actually screams Titan. Hi there, are you the Titan by chance? Hi, Titan! So, I think I found it. Dondozo, the false Titan. See, the thing is, I'm just gonna go ahead, but it's probably would have been better to have Gar out because of, well, the water type. I'm gonna go in there with a Gigaton Hammer. Smack you silly for a moment. Not very effective, well. But now the Aqua Tail that I have will deal more damage. We're gonna switch this around and we're gonna go in with water. I forgot that that's a thing. I think for the next one, for the next fight, we have to deal with... Well, that sucks a little bit, but we're gonna be fine. Flowery trick! Look at that bomb! There we go, beautiful. Ooh, I forgot that it always crits for a moment. And it's gone. Bye! Well, let's heal all of you, because why not? We have the resources. Also, let's take a look at what Pokemon is glimmering over there. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. It actually disappeared? Oh, there's a lot of iceberg. I forgot how bad it got here as well. I remember that it gets bad once we go to the fairies in the back. But honestly, I did not oh my gosh. Annoying. Where did it go? Over there. Yeah, I had it right to check that out, because I would have gone the completely wrong way. There's so many items here. So many beautiful feathers. But actually, not beautiful at all. A lot of healthy feathers that are here for some reason. And muscle feathers. And that looks like the shovel it's gonna break in. Yep, there you are. Hey there! Just on the... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get eaten. Beautiful. Hi, where did you come from running? Aaron, did you fight the Titan? Did. Kinda. So that's it. Sure is one big... dragon? Wait, is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Both. Huh. But that's a fish. That's the dragon. And now they're kinda the same. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Yeesh, didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Well, actually it didn't, is the thing. It's also interesting how that actually powers up the Dondozo. You know what? I'm just gonna switch over to Gar. This food chain's got me plenty fascinated. I'm gonna dig and make a big meal or something. I did not read that in time. I'm gonna switch it out really quickly. Because we're still finding Dondozo. Which means we're still at the point where grass type moves are, per definition, more useful to us. Oh, your green got paralyzed. That's bad for you, but good for me. Would have been frustrating if it went the other way around. Oh. But that actually helps me. Flower trick. You walked off the... Well, you're a magician, so I guess it kinda works out for you. Aqua Tail on me. Sure, that makes sense. I mean, you're helping with that, but a normal attack might have been enough to take it out already, so that's... You kinda wasted our time there. Boom. Well, there goes Dondozo. Do we have to fight? I'm pretty sure we have to fight. Because it would be weird if we wouldn't have. We did it, Aaron! Now that the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is the Herba Mystica. I'm pretty sure we still have to fight something. What? The little sushi guy skipped without becoming the thing's lunch? Titan! What? Does the thing wanna fight too? I mean, that thing is the Titan. Oh gosh. And now Nilla is at an advantage there. Even though we cannot see it anymore because it's right in front of the hammer. Behind the hammer. Ooh, not enough to take it out in one swing though. Sad. Fun. There's my speed. Shame. Definite shame. Well, the next move will be enough, I'm pretty sure. Because you didn't... Oh, you're fast. That sucks. Ooh, the accuracy. Oh, but only for Greedent. I'm fine. Well then, in that case... And you avoid it. 1 stupid HP. Dang it. Well, that Greedent's definitely getting roughed up in this fight. Okay. Okay, so that you also can do something, I guess. There you go. You got to deliver the final blow because mine missed for some reason. We did it. Good job, Nilla. In the end, it was good to have you up front. Even if it took a little bit. That was the Titan. Phew, nice job, Aaron. That's my hardworking little buddy. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together? Like some kind of combo meal? I'm not sure that's how I would put it, but... Yeah. The little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Aaron! There's also the way that they kinda show you, hey, that's a thing that they can do, that's how that works. Which is fun, but not useful to me. That must be it. What must be it? Ooh. Our final Herba Mystica. The spicy Herba Mystica. Delicious. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica's supposed to boost your metabolism, gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. I mean, that's normal. You know what's next? It's chow time. Well, the next step is actually cooking and prepping, and then it's chow time. I'm still concerned about you, Aaron. And here we go. Trusty Aaron's chock-a-block full of cheer final Herba super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? I won't. I might cry different tears because I have no idea how spicy a flipping Herba Mystica is. So that might be above my pay grade, but other than that... Well, also fitting that we stop with something that's spicy. Hi there. Yeah, sure, you're gonna get the sandwich. I'll share. There you go, enjoy it. That's not the reaction that I have to spice, so I'm happy that it works for you. Able to climb up vertical surfaces now. I guess it's Mopastiff's turn then. Let's see what your reaction to the spice is, Mopastiff. Come on, bud, eat up. Break. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. Aaron and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're gonna play with your favorite ball as much as you want. You know, just like we used to. Please, get better. That's all I want, really. That's his biggest wish. Is it his biggest treasure? I don't know. Both of it. All of it. Yes, there we go. Mabustiff. You did your best, bud. Oh, look at that. The tail wag. But again, if you have a fully pre-rendered cutscene, fucking voice acted. Which I know, but me too. Which brings me to there's a new Pokémon game announced for 2027. There's not gonna be voice acting in it, don't get your hopes up. It's Game Freaks we're talking about. And the Pokémon games never will have voice acting. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna be happily proven wrong if there is voice acting. But I doubt it. Rotototototo. Oh, you're calling for the first time when your son's next to me. How nice of you. Hello, Erin. This is Turo. What? It seems that Miraidon has regained all of its power, except for the power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surface it grabs onto while you're riding upon it. Nice. Press the B button to jump while facing a wall. Okay. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Erin. Listen to you, like I had anything to do with it. That voice. Arven, are you there? I have been searching so long for a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Erin back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. I will reach out once more when you arrive there. Boof. Well, how do you feel about that, Arven? I guess you probably already know, but that's my dad. I think he mentioned it at one point. Always buried under his work, off pursuing his own research, never at home with me. It's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, you know? And now that, and now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy? It's seriously unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Miraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but... Sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path, at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Fair assessment there, Marble Stiff. Marble Stiff? Whatever. Yes, Arven? Dad, where have been all this time? I have no idea, he didn't mention it towards me. He just kinda also sent me on an errand if we're gonna be totally honest, so he wasn't really that nice of a person to me either. I'm standing on water. So, we now can climb walls! Yay! Just making our life a little bit more easy with that. Ooh, there's a pike. I knew there was something here. It's gonna be a difficult one at the end to figure out which ones I've pulled and which ones I haven't pulled. And it crumbled and vanished. I'm ruining. Who knows how old these relics are? Beautiful, beautiful relics that are eons of years old, and I'm just going in there and pulling them and destroying them. And there's more around. Again, as I said, I just have no idea how many right now, and Dragon Claw is not a bad move if I'm gonna be totally honest. And where to look for them once I wanna go and find all of the rest of them. Let's go here. We're gonna go and fight our final battle against the final Team Star member. That way we have all of the rest of the missions that are available taken care of. Do I just need to go directly north? Oh, yeah, just looking at that, it's just directly north. There's not a lot of pomp and circumstance on where I need to go, it's just north. I should still be looking around if I find trainers. Go and fight them, because training is still a thing that probably wouldn't hurt. I also don't want to waste too much time just going around. But I mean, combat training, ultra balls, that uniform. My uniform? That uniform looks really good on you. Do you think it would look good on me too? I mean, go to the university and find out. Well, that was an easy one. 37 only for the Pokemon, so is that a no? Well, I gave you a pretty clear answer, I would say. Go there and find out for yourself. I have no idea. I'm not a fashion expert, I'm a Pokemon trainer. Why am I not a fashion expert this time around? Because I can't really change my clothes in any meaningful way. I can change into winter clothing, which would probably make sense to, seeing how I'm on top of a snow mountain. But I won't. And that's about it. I'm gonna take a look up here also really quick. Okay, why did that graveyard had the most obnoxious hitbox ever? Just completely not in my way, and the game was like, yep, that one's gonna be a problem for you now. Okay, I just wanna take a look in here. Most likely there's nothing of interest other than gimme ghoul. Gimme ghouls, sorry. 4 coins. Don't run into me. I'm just here to look at stuff. That might be. There's a thing. There we go. That's overheat. That's worth it. Can I also go up waterfalls now? You know, I kind of want to find that out. I'm getting pushed down, so my answer is probably no. It's a magic card. And we're falling. We're flying. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Find out if there's a league representative. Ugh. And if so, how many I need to fight. There is one. Okay. Hello. First of all, please heal my team. Secondly, I probably should switch over. We're going to fight fairy types with this one. So Nilla is still a good option because of the steel. And Flower is a good option because of the poison. So, what do you have? 0 trainers Northern Province. We need to defeat 4 for the prize. Well then, that should not be too difficult. Let's... If you touch... Oh, there we go. And then I would love to have you on position 2. The rest of you is gonna be interesting in how we find you. Okay, 4 trainers in the Northern Province, which I hope starts here. Oh, there we go. Rotototototo. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside, there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, Cassiopeia. So you made it as well, Clive. I forgot that I gave you a little bit more of a... Well, of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out in the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out in the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far. Only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. I'm ready to let you down. I mean... It's garbage day. Cassiopeia is hung up. Alright. Thanks to you, Aaron, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. Yes, for that I can't thank you enough. Take care of that base. Take care of that base, Miss Aaron. Ah, sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Sure thing, Clive. Where did it teleport me to? Oh boy, game, don't do that. I have an order of operation that I need to take care of, and one of them involves you. Such beauty. Such beauty, only to be marred by ugly piles of junk. I can't stand it. You mean the base? Well, that one was an easy one as well. 44 is the level that she had. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have taken out my frustration on you. Would have been nice, but I mean, I can handle it. So that was one. I'm looking for 3 more. That's the area where the game is really just like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready yet, game. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lessons. Until then, please giving my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. Okay. I'm not interested in being here right now, actually. And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Not sure, actually. Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Rukba squad led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours, you know? I think she might be here to try and take us on. Not right now, though. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure, not really a fan that happened right now, but let's go. Splendid, then let us begin. I really didn't want to have to do that right now, but also... Okay, Harrington, you're annoying me. Morgram? It's more grim than the other Pokemon that I've seen so far. Sludge Wave! Oh, nasty plot. Because I wanted to heal up a little bit before I go into that, but I guess I don't get that option here. So there you go, your Morgram is now less Gram. And we get a level up for Gar. Pet Dream, I'm feeling actually concerned thinking about it. Because you're not a fairy type yet. You are just a psychic type. You get the fairy type once you fully evolve. You're trying to trick me there, game. The calmest of minds. Well, again, you're trying to trick me, so Night Slash. I'm not taking that one. Goodbye. The music's so dang good. Oh, Psycho Cut. Psycho Cut. There we go. That is one that I really wanted to have for you. Overshadow Claw. There we have a good psychic type move in our team as well. Let's go. Do you count as one of the 4 trainers that I need to battle in this route? I'm pretty sure you don't. Well. Anything else? An outstanding performance. However, be aware that my young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. you would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista! That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy. I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something? He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, I am explaining this to you because you're a kind person. There's no doubt thing you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista! You seem really considerate. That's nice of you. Rotototototo. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. I mean, kind of, yeah. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rock Bus Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rock Bus Squad off the map. We'll do everything in due time. But for the moment, I'm looking for more trainers in this area. I mean, I just need to take him out in the northern province. Hi there, little one. Need a new job? What's your job? What are you doing? Maybe I can help. Maybe working at the Pokémon Center near here would be more fun than my current job. What's your job? And there we go. Nice and easy. Office worker. Yeah, I've got to heal my Pokémon. Then you can apply at the Poké Center. Maybe I'll see you there next time. 2 more to go, I'm pretty sure. It's a shame that there's no new Pokémon around here. Because I think everything that we see here, we have already like caught. Or is not of this generation. Why do all of the Pokemon disappear once I get close to them? It feels like there's something wrong. Like that feels like cheating. I mean, whatever, there's a musician over here, so... Oh, there's the penguin! The power of music. I'm curious to see what that means for you, and what that means for me. The power of music can bring joy to the world, that is true. And there we go. That was an easy one actually, for the black text. Bow to the power of music! I mean, it's some cool Pokemon for that, but didn't work out for you. We got Lonely Mint. So, oh, hi. We can do that, jump up there. Okay, we're back on the mountain, but there's a lot of items here. Hold on, Puff. Okay, so it would have a purple body if it would be shiny. That's how they change. A ground time, okay, interesting. I'm just gonna take the LP. I just don't remember a blue flood, but apparently that's just a thing. Which is interesting. So we need one more trainer. That needs to be somewhere in this area. Specifically in this area, so let's go and find that one. Where has to be a trainer? There is my trainer that I'm looking for. Team Star. What is it with Team Star? Tell me. I came here to join Team Star. And that's it. That's all she wrote. And there we go. Took on the final trainer that I had to take on here. I can't even defeat a regular student. Will I even make the cut for Team Star? Well, I don't know what the criteria are for taking you onto the team, so... Don't know. Don't care. Let's heal up the team and then let's take on Team Star. And yeah, also before we forget, we did it. We got all of the trainers. So what do we get from you? Leaf Storm. Well, thank you for that, my friend. How nice of you. And I got a little jingle and I don't know what that meant because I was immediately at the Poké Center. So I hope that is still up because if that's gone, once I get out of the Poké Center, I have no idea what that told me and I will never figure that out. Everyone's looking good. Oh, more TMs, okay. Okay, so quickly need to figure out who else would be a good member to have up front because you make a lot of sense. You have the poison type moves, that's what we need. You have steel type, which we need. You have nothing really that's there interesting. You're weak, and I think you're weak too actually in that case. Yeah, why not? Let's just go in there with those three in that order. For the final battle, we're gonna have to shift things around anyway, so it does not matter that much. Let's go and tango with Team Star. I am ready to challenge them, because everything else around here was not too bad, so it will only be the final battle that's gonna be a problem. Even the smallest star can light up the sky when they shine together as constellation stars. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? We beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes. We'll call the boss out to deal with ya. How's that for a hospitality? It's the same as everyone else did, so it's not that different. Okay. Sending you out. Can you do something? Send it! Thank you. Do something. That's all I'm really asking of, is that you do something. You take your sweet time, you're a bit slow, but that's okay. The thing is, surprisingly enough, even Sarah doesn't have that much of a problem with them, so we're really just moseying along and having a nice and easy time. Even Sarah doesn't take unnecessary damage. So that's just good and useful for us. There you go. Where's all of your Pokemon? I need more Pokemon. I'm taking you, send some out. There we go. This is a little bit of a long-winded one and a drawn-out one. There you go. Last ones. Did it. That wasn't too bad. That was quite easy. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. I think I made it close to where he comes out. I'm not sure. Now that's hot pink. Good song. Boss of Team Star's Fairy Crew, Ortega. Well done. Huh, so you're Aaron. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. Was expecting someone, I don't know, a little bit more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I have a hammer-wielding gremlin on my team as well, so I kinda know what they can and or can't do. Ortega. Fancy staff moves there, Ortega. Let's see how that's gonna go. The swimmer is kinda sketchy to me. Water Fairy. I promise I'll play nice, so don't play me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Sure, you're level 50. You have a little bit of a problem then. But we're not talking about that just yet, okay? I think Wigglytuff, I think we're gonna have an easier fight against Ortega than we had against Airy. Because Airy was tough. But let's see how you handle yourself with your car there. Because that stupid car is always a problem. Duxpan, we have one of that as well. It's just shiny. And I decided against taking it into the party because I am a frustrating person like that. No, you get to move first, not bad. It's a shame that doesn't do anything anymore. Because your stupid car does not go into that. Oopsie, did I just realize how it matched you? If you wanna give up, now's the time. You hit me once and you made things worse for yourself. Ortega, pretty cocky. Especially since I took all of your Pokemon out so far in one go. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. The thing is, Misty Surge. Oh no, that still works for me. I was like, does that work? Steel Roller, we're fine actually. Well, debris that doesn't do anything anymore, but the helmet does something, please? There we go. I was concerned that the helmet wasn't gonna do a thing. Because we had that happen. Should I heal you first or are we good? I'm gonna heal you just so that we make sure. I have no idea what that right now was and I don't like it. Was that the Rever Room? Because that was nightmarish. Sounded like something got... So that's your spiel now. You wanna be annoying. Honestly? Why? Magical Torque. I love it. Come on, Flowey! Beautiful Flowey. And there goes the Starmobile. That was one of the easier ones, not gonna lie. So Eri really was the last tough one. Kinda makes sense, the Muscle of Team Star would be a tough one to fight. How could I lose? What the heck? Time for a flashback. About a year and a half ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. It's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on the bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow, there's no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it down, would ya? Yep. Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. So you're all a bunch of rich kids, is what I'm getting out of that right now. Is that it? Interesting. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. It's easy enough to say, Melia. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have him evolve. That boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melia, wait! Nearly said Melia. You know, Melia shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get out how awesome you were in that battle. If any of our squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. So take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not sure with what I'm treating it, but I'll take it anyway. You seem really cross with me. Fair. I take it. I'm not done yet. It's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Ah, Dazzling Gleam. Didn't get to see it once. Well, and just so you know, you are the worst. Like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington! I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head home. Nah, actually a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? And what a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's cause I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. The bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No. No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary actions against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the students who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region under the pretext of overseas studies. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy's service. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represents a great blunder on our part. I accept the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. That seems drastic and could cause a whole school and academy to just close down. Just saying. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. But there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Freeze frame. Credits roll. We're actually getting close to the credit roll because now we're at the point where we have 3 final missions to take care of only. Well, only I say. Rotototototo! Aaron, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? Yeah, got the thing! With its boss no longer around, the Rock Boss squad is as good as finished. Are they? Sir Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the academy. You think so? Nice work out there, Aaron. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Aaron. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Clive, that's the first time you hear that I get paid for that. Do you also get paid? Ah, that reminds me. I'm doing a whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give Anne her bonus reward now. Thank you. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss, and have Team Star disband for good. Where is the big boss? And do I have to fight Snake? Because if that's the case, not touching that. Even with Pokémon, I'm not feeling confident against the skills that the big boss has. Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. Shock, I didn't expect it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up. So I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Aaron, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. I actually, well, whatever. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark at the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. We shall! And now we only, and I say only very loosely in that case, but now we only have the final 3 missions. We have taking on Cassiopeia and the final mission of Starfall Street. We have taking on, the Victory Road and fight our way through the Elite Four. And we have, where is it? There it is. Final for the Path of Legends, where we take care of everything with Arven there as well. So we are at the final crossroads. So the thing is, there's a certain order that I feel like we should do these things in. And one thing that I say for sure is, the first thing that we're gonna do is definitely Starfall Street. Like, that's for me the no-brainer, and that's one that you should do first. But I'm gonna take a look at whether or not my final action should be the Victory Road, or we're gonna do the Arven thing. Usually in the Pokemon games it's like that the Victory Road stuff gets interrupted by the big story plot, which would be in that case the Path of Legends, and then you finish it all up with the Victory Road. I just wanna know which of these endings actually rolls credits for us. If it's the one with Arwen or if it's the Victory Road that lets us see credits. Because I'm pretty sure that the Starfall Street is not one that lets us roll the credits. And I want to finish this off with the credit roll. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to look up. Is there anything around here? We never took a look in this area here, so we could take a quick look there. We also never took a look here, and then there's just a whole bunch of water where we are right now. Yeah, nice. Let's see what we have down there, because there is something glowing there. Is this a Pokemon, or is this also just... We still get all of these. I even knocked out Pokemon messages because, well, that's what we did. We fought a whole bunch of these and it always takes forever for them to actually do something. Also, we can climb this. It's a lighthouse, right? It's a lighthouse light. Oh boy. Stuttering. Fairy Terra Shard. That's a good one. At this point, I also can start thinking about what I want to do with the Terra Shards, because we at this point have a few. And we can think about what we want to do. I don't want to go back down to the base. Let's just bail. Bail what? Those are good puppies. Well, we got our stuff there. Trainer? Oh, there's a trainer. You know what? Fight me! Because why not? Hi, Wesper Queen. My boyfriend and I came here for a picnic, but I guess I've got some free time to battle you. Where's your boyfriend? And there we go. Took you out. There's so many Pokemon around us. Oh, how exciting. I know, right? Don't know where your boyfriend is. I hope he's doing well. Let's see. Some items around there. A rare bone. Nice. And Encore. Okay, let's see what interesting Pokemon is in here. A grass type. Is that a Wattrel? I think that's a Wattrel. I'm not 100% sure. It looked like one. Is that nothing? Oh, that's just sand dunes. How far can I swim out? But there's still Pokemon out here, so that's fun. But how far does it let you go? Before it just teleports me back. No, no, no. There we go. That's how far it lets you go. It's actually pretty far that it lets you go out. But what do I see over there? That looks weird. And I think then we're getting to the point where we're gonna just end this up. That's a cave. I love that. That was scary how they just popped into existence. Not gonna lie. Trouble. I enjoy caves. Let's see what we find in here. It's... Oh, okay. Steel beam. I kind of was hoping for something else in here. It's... Hi, oh my gosh! All of a sudden, 2 Gyarados are around here. That's not fun for me. There we go. Now we climb up. Now we climb up. I love the wall climbing. It's just... It feels like such a... I don't want to say unnecessary. It's such a late thing that you get. It is only kinda sorta useful. I want to say Aura Sphere is also not a bad one to have. But I mean, it's just sometimes what you get. Sometimes you get things that are really not that useful to you very late, and then you think, well, if I would have had that like 10 hours ago, I would have felt a lot better about myself, but sure, give me that now. Because the wall climbing is just like, it feels a little bit like an afterthought thing after you can already glide and fly. Which, yes, it makes it easier to get to certain points, but you just have to be at the correct area and then you can just glide somewhere. Also, pike, steak, whatever. Delicious steak. Pull it. Would that be my... Would that be my fourth one? I have actually no idea how many of these things I've pulled so far. Let's take a quick look here. Because again, we've not been to this place yet. What are you? Oh, it's you. I don't want to catch anything here at the end of the episode, I'm gonna be totally honest. Even though see the toad's cruel, I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Just kind of want to take a look around. Collect some items. Fight the mushroom lady. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom! I absolutely was correct about that. And we defeated the mushroom lady. We're poisoned, but whatever. Oh my word, please forgive me. Was quite caught up in my own world there for a moment. In the world of mushrooms. She also had 3 mushroom Pokemon, so that she was actually really fitting with what she was doing there. Also, I need to... well, I cannot do that like that. That's frustrating. There would have... It only needed one more button that was like, hey, there you go, heal status ailments. Not just heal health, but I guess whatever. The Charty Berry. Well, I just appreciate looking around and finding stuff. I just love games where you can just roam around like this. I'm pretty sure I said that a lot, but I love open world games and just exploring around. Even if this one runs at a terrible frame rate at times, that's just actually a shame. But hey, if you have a Switch 2, then you don't have to worry about that anymore, because they fixed that with the Switch 2. Is there a stake up here? And if so, can I pull it? Reversal. And I got a berry out of that as well, for some odd reason. Well, hi, why are you up here? That was interesting. Why was that one up here? Doesn't seem like there's anything of interest there. Why is that Sudowoodo up here? Such an interesting thing that up here is a spawn point for Sudowoodo. And for those. Well then. I'm gonna take one last flight over this place. If the game runs smooth, it's gorgeous. But if the game doesn't run smooth, then it's a little bit frustrating. Okay, thanks for running into me there. Well, anyway, since the only thing I'm doing right now is just running around and exploring, I would say I'm going to end this episode here. Give me the items that I see here. Because next time we have our mission already laid out for us. Depending on what we do, this was going to be interesting, but it will be a little while before we are done. I'm taking it that there's at least 3 more episodes. If I get to do 2 things in one episode, then there will be at least 3 more episodes before we are done with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which again does not include DLC, because we never do the DLC. You heard rumors? That's good for you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you when we take on the secret boss of Team Star.